Most video models are better at generating short clips of around 5 seconds. Forcing them to create longer videos more than 10 seconds often leads to artifacts, chaotic content, or repeated scenes. However, in real-world applications, such lengths rarely meet our needs. So, how can we generate longer videos? Generally, there are two solutions. The first approach is to generate multiple short clips that maintain character or scene consistency, and then edit and stitch these clips together to form a complex long video. Consistent short clips like these can be created with text-to-video Olares, or by combining text-to-image Olares and image editing models with image-to-video pipelines. I have used this method to make a complete music MV. The second approach emphasizes continuity. Extract the tail frame from the first short video and use it as the starting frame of the next image-to-video segment. Repeat this process, and finally merge all the segments to obtain a long, continuous video. Next, I will demonstrate the latter process using Wan 2.1. Let's load the workflow. The first half follows the Wan 2.1 image-to-video workflow introduced earlier. The input is a portrait of a person, and the positive prompt briefly describes the scene, then has the character wave their hand. For demonstration purposes, I only generated 33 frames. Because the workflow is rather long, I use these rerunner nodes to pass reusable models, negative prompts, and other parameters to the latter half, making connections more convenient. Focus on the second half. The positive prompt is similar to the first half, still maintaining the waving action, but adding the instruction for the camera to pull back. Using the node from the KJNodes plugin to get specific image in list, extract the tint age 1th image, which is the last frame from the produced video of the first segment. Treat this image as the starting frame of the latter segment, input it into Wan image to video, and note that the clip visual encoding needs to be refreshed for this new frame. The second segment also generates 33 frames. The final part involves combining the videos. You cannot simply concatenate the two clips, as the last frame of the first clip is identical to the first frame of the second. Direct merging would result in duplication. My solution is to use the first 32 frames of the first video, followed by all 33 frames of the second video. Using image batch multi to combine them yields a continuous sequence of 32 plus 33 equals 65 frames. Click Run. The resulting video is natural and coherent. It's almost impossible to tell that it was generated in two separate passes. In fact, the core logic of this workflow is to let the previous segment provide reference information for the next one, thereby maintaining consistency in style, scene, and characters. However, relying solely on the tail frame for image to video makes it difficult to preserve action continuity. In Wan Animate, each sampling can input all the outputs from the previous segment, flexibly adjusting the number of reference frames. This provides much richer context, enabling smoother and more coherent long video generation.